Hello guys, welcome back to xDoramming, and here I am back again with another amazing video. You guys will get a lot of knowledge from this video. So have you guys ever wondered that I know machine learning, I know artificial intelligence, but how to show my model, how to link my model to a website, or how to link it with an Android app? To do that we need a server. Why server? Here server means a server side programming, so we can link it, right? So basically we need it because our website cannot directly contact our model until and unless we use some APIs, but right now I'm talking about our custom models, right? So we cannot use that, like we cannot directly contact it, so we need a server. So the server will execute a TensorFlow or a PyTorch, so they can take the data from the website and execute the model and then return the output. So we are going to do it in 3 steps. Number first, we are going to make our model. Number second, we are going to make a website, and number third, we will connect them together with a server. And number 4, yeah, there's another step, which is we are going to deploy that whole model, whole website plus model plus server into a free web hosting service, and you guys can also search that right from your system because it will be live. If you guys don't want to see the model because you already have your model, then you guys can skip that modeling part. The timestamp is here and you will be on my website part. Let's start modeling. So guys, we are in our Google Colab. I'm going to make a model right here and then download it in our system. So let's start modeling. Import some libraries. So guys, we have imported all the libraries that we are going to use, and we will work on Mini's dataset, right? If you guys don't know about that dataset, then this dataset is basically of the images of some character, of some numerical values like 0 to 9, and in our model we will try to predict by an image that this image is of a 0, of a 1, of a 2, or of 9, 0 to 9 we can predict. Now our dataset is ready in our df variable and our labels are ready in our labels variable. We can also see like this is a numerical value which is 5. Let's see the shape of our each row. We are in 28 by 28, which means that it is not having the third dimension, which is of RGB, because it's black and white, and the maximum value in our labels we can calculate by that the max labels 9, definitely 0 to 9 digits. Okay, let's make our model. So guys, our model is ready, and you guys can also see the summary here. This is our model, and it is basically returning 7,7, 128, basically 7,7 of image and 128 frames in the end of the pool layer, and then I'm flattening the layer and then doing some ANN stuff. Now I want to convert my data frame so it can fit here. My df is basically having, if I see the shape, my data frame is not having the third dimension, which is my color dimension, right? And the convolutional layer can only process the data which are having that. So we will update our data frame as new df is equal to df.expand_dims, right? And we can say df comma -1. Now our data frame is having that one dimension. Here you can see 1. These are my number of steps I want to train my data, because I am using a custom loop, so I want 937 iterations to train my data for one epoch. Let's work on loss function. So I'm going to use sparse categorical loss and k-areas.losses. sparse categorical entropy, and from logits true. I'm using this because I'm not mentioned any activation function in the end of my output. And optimizer, let's say Adam, the cool and the old one, right? Now I'm going to create a custom loop, so let's start, fast forwarding. Actually guys, I forget one thing, that I have not created the dataset that TensorFlow wants, the batch dataset. So let's say, and I am naming it as a DATset, DATSET. So tf.data.dataset from tensor slice. Okay, and my dataset new df and my labels, right? Labels. And here I also can say like dot batch and dot shuffle for different operations. So dot shuffle my new df dot shape 0 and dot batch 64. Now I can pass that dataset here and train my model. The training is going to be completed, so we are back here. And guys, one thing that I have not sliced my data set into my training and test ones, so we can, it's okay. Now we can try that model with our training data set. I don't know why I forgot to slice it, but it's okay. Let's say model dot predict, and let's make a function. So guys, here you can see it's 0 and my model is predicting it as like 51 minus 12. Basically there are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 values, and the probability for my 51 is higher. Actually it's not probability, it's my logits. So logits for this is higher, so I can say like it's 0. And if I say df2, it's 4, and here you can see that the logits for 4 is higher, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 36. Here I can say print argmax df dot argmax of my prediction and comma 0 prediction 0. Yeah, makes sense. It's 4 as you can see, and let's say 10, right? And we are having 3. Here you can see 3. So model is working perfectly. 11 and 5, and it looks like 6, but yeah, it's 5. I think it's 5. Let's print out the real label for it. I'm confused, guys. Print our labels and 11. Yeah, it's 5. So our model is ready. Let's save the model. I can say model dot save dot h5, not that, and we will have, yeah, here it is, model dot h5. Let's download it. We're downloading our model, and then we will go for our website work. So our model is downloaded, right? It's model.h5. Only TensorFlow can read it. Hey guys, we are on our website side now, and I have created actually this website. This is the design of the website. Let's create it, guys. I'm not going to waste your time to see the website building. Let's jump into the website. Here we are in our website. It's basically a basic website where we are having a header of xDoramming with my logo and its digit classifier, and you can enter any URL here. I mean an image URL from internet, and here when you click on go, then it will show you the result, but it's not showing because it's not connected to server. It's just a rough website. The main part starts from here where we want to connect our website with our model. We are going to use Flask. We will see how to do it, right? Guys, this is my website which I have shown you, and it's working perfectly. Now to make it working, we need a server. Let's go inside the server and open our code. First of all, you need to install the Flask. To install the Flask, you guys can go here in CMD and type pip install Flask, right? To install the Flask, you can do that, and you can use other package managers as well. Server, let's say app.py, it's our server file, or I can say it as server.py. So from Flask, import, and my template folder will be template folder is a template. Okay, so create a folder, new folder, template, and also create a folder static. Copy all these files inside this. Index will go inside the template, and our index and these images will go inside static. Guys, isn't it awesome? You are also getting Flask tutorial, so you can make your own website, web server. And it's not Flask, basically it's big F. Yeah, big F. And now I can say app.route and on my slash and home. There can be two methods. One is get and one is post. So for post, we will see like if the user will enter the URL, then what we will do. But right here I'm using it for get. If request dot method is equal to get, then just return render template and render what was that? Index.html. And if else pass. Do nothing right now, okay? App.run. Let's run the app, and as an valid syntax, return render template. Okay. My bad. It's not that. It's this. Template folder. Yeah. The CSS is not working, so I need to do some modifications to change the locations of my files. I'll do in a bit. So the website started working. I mean the CSS is now okay. If the user will give any request on this URL, when he will click on go, then the request will be right here, right in my post. So I need to handle the link right here in the else, and for that we need to import something. So from PIL import image. Now we need to fetch the image from the URL, and I am doing all the stuff for that now. We need NumPy definitely to manipulating arrays, and import IO, and also request. Actually guys, this video was already taking too long, so I thought that I will write the code and then explain it later, right? So this is my turn to explain. And we have already seen this return rendered index.html. Actually it is returning the main template, and in the else, all the thing that I have done is in the else. And URL is equal to request.form URL. It is actually fetching the URL inside the form, which is inside the form. You can see that the input name is URL, so we are fetching by using the request here, where it is here, request.form URL. So we are fetching the URL name from form, so it will give us the URL that user has input. Now I'm going to use a try and else except statement, because sometimes it may happen that the URL is not working or some errors may come. That's why I'm using the try and except statement. If there is a situation for the error, then it will return something went wrong. And inside that try, I am getting the URL information by request.url. You can import the request here. Where it is, yeah, import request. And I have done this import OS and os.environ and this that, because I don't want to use the GPU here. That's why I've just neglected the GPU. And we are here. Image bytes is equal to io.bytes io. We are actually getting the information in bytes, so the response.content will give us the information, and io.bytes io will read out the information and give and return that information into the image bytes. And then we can convert that information into an image by just saying image.open image bytes. The image is from pil.image. Here I have imported this from pil import image. So this thing is giving me the image, and then I can convert the image into the tensor by saying tf.convert to tensor, and I need to convert the image in the numpy array, right? So np.asArray image, it will convert first the image into the numpy array, and then the numpy array into the tensor, and then the image variable is now having tensor. Now I'm checking if length of image.shape is less than 3, and why I'm doing that, because sometimes it may happen the image is already in black and white, and the image will not have the third axis. And if the image is not having the third axis, then we cannot directly resize the image. It will give the TensorFlow will give us error when we will resize the image into 28 by 28, so our model can understand the image. For that, if the image is having less than 3 dimensions, then I am going to expand the dimension by 1, and then I am going to resize that image by in 28 by 28. And if the image is already having the third dimension, then I'll just resize the image and convert the image from RGB to grayscale, because if it is not having the third dimension, then it is already in grayscale. That's why I'm not using that RGB to grayscale here in if. And image tensor is equal to tf.expand. Definitely now it is in 28 by 28. I can directly write comma 1 here, but it's okay. I am expanding dimensions right here. And then my prediction, which is tf.argmax, the maximum index, the maximum logit index which my model can predict, and the .numpy to return the accurate value. And then I'm returning h1 text align center, and it's basically a normal HTML syntax, and then the prediction inside it, because it's a f string, so I can write a variable inside it in curly braces, so the prediction inside it, and it's working fine. And now that app.run debug is equal to, let's run this app. It is taking some time because the TensorFlow is initializing. Let's open this. Okay, so our website is working fine and it is live. And guys, now I'm having 3 tabs open here which are having some images, and I can copy the URL here and I can paste the URL right here. And let's click on go. Will the website return the value I want, which is 5? I don't know. OMG, it is returning it 5. You can also create a web page for it, which is nice and looking, but I'm not having it right. So let's do this one, which is 7. I don't know why it is taking some coding. Let's run the website and try it with another URL. And yeah, it predicted it 4. It's 4. Let's do it with 7. Why it was not returning? I don't know, maybe it is happening because it's PNG image and all these images are JPG image, but it should not happen. I'll figure it out and I'll update you in my Discord channel. If you guys don't know about my Discord channel, then you guys can join. The link is in the description below. And now I have talked about the hosting this site on the online server, but the video is already that long. Oh, 7 is here. The video is already long, so I think that I need to make a part 2 for online hosting, in which you guys can upload your Flask website and make it live without any single bit of dollar or any money, right? But don't forget to join my Discord for some interactions with me. You can call me there, you can ask me anything there, and we'll meet in next video. Until then, bye bye.